Welcome to She Gets It From Me with Ellie and Layla.
We're a mother and daughter with the same brain, just at different life stages.
We take the moments from everyday life and overthink them out loud.
On today's podcast, we are having a rant.
Got a whole basket of stuff. I'm carrying extra bits. I go up to the lady. They now hold their shopping bags that are now 60p. She looked a bit stressed, bless her. So I said, oh, excuse me, lovely. Can I just take that bag off you? She went,
Yeah, but make sure you scan it. But you know what? I thought I'd just start off very quickly because I'm slightly depressed. It is middle of August. It's just, and we've had such an incredible summer. Today, I nearly got my winter coat out. It was only 24 degrees.
we have had such an incredible summer and I do love the sun, but I am getting to the point now. I'm sorry, but I'm getting to the point where I'm over it. I don't want to feel that guilt when you don't want to go outside, but it's sunny. I don't want to feel sweaty. I don't want to be getting ready and sweating. I haven't been able to dry my hair with the hairdryer properly in God knows how long because the heat is absolutely crazy. And we have aircon in this house. Not in this room. Of course, not in this room that I get ready in. But it's just, I do love the heat. I love it. I love sitting out in it. I love everything about it. But I'm at the point now where I am just craving a baggy jumper and some leggings.
Are you? Right. Shut the up. I cannot believe that at all.
No, I was talking to a few people at work today about it and they said the same. So I'm not the only one. No, I love the sun. It's great.
No,
but like literally we've had it like...
I'm not ready for it to end.
I think it's because the winter's so long, isn't it? I think that's the problem. If the winter was just as long as the summer...
Well, if we could just have a normal spring like we used to do once upon a time, that probably wouldn't feel quite so depressing. But so, yeah, almost the end of the summer, a little bit depressed about that. And also I thought we'd just start off because for a week, Monday to Friday, had my niece, your cousin. And she is 8, and I just thought I would discuss some of her little truth bombs of the week because you know, kids are just so brutally honest.
Yes, they are.
To be fair, I think I got off lightly, but I would just because it's relevant to the podcast. So I don't know where she was, but she saw our logo. I don't even know how. This, our two faces that I put together. Yes, with the help of AI because I can't do stuff. It was in Canva. And she just said to me, Mummy listens to your podcast. And I was like, yeah. She says, yeah, Mummy listens to it. I was like, oh, does Mummy like it? Nothing. There was no answer from her at all. I was like, okay, feel a bit vulnerable here. And then because it was looking at the photos, she said, is that you and Ellie in the picture? I said, yeah. I said, do you like it? She said, you and Ellie don't look like that. I was like, oh, God. I know. And then the one... I mean...
Yeah, we do.
And then she said, she asked me this twice and she forgot the first time I gave her the answer, but she said, why is your hair all brown underneath? Because obviously I haven't had a full head of highlights in a very long time. And I was like, oh, that's because Auntie Layla just needs to dye the underneath of it. But it's mad how self-conscious an 8-year-old child can make you feel.
Yeah, I don't know how I'm going to cope with an 8-year-old one day then, because that's like almost triggering.
Oh, they're brutal. They are absolutely brutal, yeah. But I mean, to be fair, I feel like...
because I like it like that.
Now, shut up.
Yeah, literally. You haven't brushed your hair for 4 days, hun. Don't know who you're talking to.
Oh, do you know what? It was great fun. Had such a great time.
No, I'm only joking. We had a good day as well. We went to the wildlife park.
We did. She had an accident the day before, which was horrendous. Basically, we were at the dining table. She was having a hot chocolate for breakfast. It was a very healthy hot chocolate, I have to say. But she was having a hot chocolate for breakfast, and in front of my eyes, even though the day before I'd pulled her up rocking on a chair, she just literally in front of my eyes just went from this chair. The chair just went from underneath her. I don't even know how it happened. I don't even know how the chair was able... Anyway, crack on the side of a table, and it wasn't a bump to the head. She just immediately started crying, and I just immediately was like, because the day before that she'd fallen in the shower. That's another story.
Oh yeah,
There
bless
was no
her.
injury on that one, but it was just like, yeah. And she looked up at me and blood was pissing. And when I say pissing, I'm not exaggerating. It was pissing out of her eye. It was going all down her neck, all down her face, dribbling
Oh
down her neck,
my
into her
God.
pajamas. And of course I went like that, which made her go and scream even more. It was horrendous. But yeah, so that was, but then we went the next day, didn't we, to the wildlife park and Clarkson's pub. We went to Clarkson's
actually, I forgot
pub.
we went to Clarkson's.
Yeah.
The farmer's dog. Is it called that? Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What did you
Forgot
think
about
of that experience, out of interest?
I mean, to set the scene, we were there like, what?
9 a.m.
9 a.m. So obviously, you know, when we go to a pub, usually it's not the kind of vibe that we're on. Plus, the child we had with us is also pescatarian. Well, there's no fish. It's
Sometimes
like
eats chicken. That's what she
sometimes
said.
eats chicken. Yeah, sometimes eats chicken. That was funny. So yeah, it was kind of early in the morning. Lots of tourists. You couldn't actually go in the pub, so we looked through the window.
We saw the piano and the tractor.
We saw the wheels of the tractor. Very exciting.
Looks very
I thought
nice
it was
in
good.
there.
I'd like to go there in like a nice, you know, autumnal evening. Actually,
Oh, I think we should do that. And actually,
I think we should do that.
And actually be able to drink booze.
Yeah, but the problem is it's so far away. Like, then you've got to make a whole thing of how do you get
Staying
back,
over,
staying.
yeah.
Like, and we're lucky. We do have a family member that lives in Whitney, but you know, unfortunately, they don't have a 6-bedroom house.
No.
So if we do want to stay, yeah, the last time I stayed there was on a little single blow up mattress in the office.
Yeah.
Wasn't it?
Which is
I was
seemed to be
comfy.
turned into something else. No, it wasn't. No, it was good. But it was good. I would recommend it. I think you're right. I think if you can go there with a group of people, and it was a bit chilly in the morning, wasn't it? And we were very naive, even though
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I remember on one of his episodes saying they can't serve coffee because you can't grow coffee beans in England. I'd forgot that. So I rock up and like, can I have 2 coffees? She's
Is
like,
that
no.
actually why, though, we can't grow coffee beans
Yeah.
in England? That is 100% why.
Well, I don't know if we can't grow them. I'm presuming we can't. Or please don't ask questions that need me to use my brain. Ask me
'cause
something I do actually know.
I'm only saying that because I said that to you. Maybe we're not, because they have to be licensed to sell it. So I thought, well, maybe they're not. I don't know. Maybe there's some license thing.
I thought she'd said we haven't got a license, but why would you need a license to sell coffee? I think it's because, and what everybody else seems to be saying is because they can't grow it.
British
So you can have English
stuff.
tea. We can grow English tea leaves, but apparently we're not growing coffee beans. But do you know what? Maybe there's a business model out there for somebody.
Yeah, maybe you start growing coffee beans in the UK
and go and sell them to the farmers.
Yeah, but I can imagine you need some next level climate, don't you? And if you could man make it, probably costs a lot of money to run. Someone would have done it by now. Someone maybe has. We just don't know.
Who knows? Right, ranting then. I'm going to rant about supermarkets.
Mm-hmm.
And I won't drag this on for too long. But I cannot be the only person that is getting sick to the back teeth of having their weekly food shop experience ruined. I used to love it. I used to absolutely love it. It's so stressful, but it was an enjoyable experience. Like, I get the cost of things is done. That it's like petrol. It's never going to go back down. They've got what they wanted. It's expensive, but it's not only have they ramped up the price and record profits, they're ruining my consumer shopping experience. Like, I went to Lidl the other day, a different Lidl to the one we usually use. That one annoys me enough because they check your bags. They won't check Ashley's, interestingly, because he's a man probably, but they always ask, can I check your bags? And I do, because I don't want to be...
What do they want to check it for? As if you've gone
to make sure you've not stolen anything. Yeah, no.
Fucks me off.
Oh, well, it is annoying. But the other Lidl, which is in town, you now cannot get out of the self-service checkouts unless you scan a barcode on your receipt.
They've got that in Primark now too. You
can't
get... Yeah, so upstairs where the tills are, I think there's still people on the tills downstairs, but upstairs it's all serve yourself. So this is what fucks me off. They trust you to scan your whole shop, They're trusting you to do that because they don't want to pay for employees, but then they won't let you leave unless you're checked. You have to scan it and then the gates open and then you
But
can leave.
so what is, because you're not, but that's now you're in prison, right? Like, and it does really, really annoy me because I'm a paying customer and you are not discounting me by the fact that you're saving a shed load of money by
No.
an automated service. No, it's not automated. It's self-serve. I have to pay to serve myself. You're not discounting me, but what you're also doing is you're keeping me trapped in your shop. It's really annoying me. So you've got that, and then you've got barriers everywhere. We've still got arrows now? Some doors you're allowed in, some doors you're not allowed in. Just let me fecking choose. I want to go.
know.
What does it matter to anybody? That nonsense came in with COVID. Why have we still got it? And do you know what it's reminding me of? You know, at school, and the whole class would get detention because one little shitbag would be naughty.
Misbehave.
So, yeah, don't get me wrong. I appreciate there are shoplifters, but it's not really affecting your profits, is it? Because I've looked up your data. They're record profit. Why are we all being punished because some people are shoplifters? Because it's not an enjoyable experience now. I don't know if it's just me. If it's just me, tell me. If you feel it too, let us know. It's pissing me off.
Even when when did I move out? What was I, 19, 20?
20.
20. Okay, Jesus, 20.
19 just sounds so much younger.
Even that, well, I think I was literally 20 by like a month. But even that, I used to shop then, do like the food shopping. I used to love it. I would go after work or I'd go on a weekend. And like now, I really don't want to go. And also, what's annoying is I then get my shopping delivered, but you're trusting someone to scan, like to take your shopping list, to scan it all, and then when they don't scan it or they haven't got something in stock, the alternatives they provide you with is the most frigging stupid stuff I've ever seen. Like there was one I saw on TikTok. Someone, it was like a tube of like squirty something, right? It was like a sauce or a dip or something. They didn't have that, so they actually substituted it for a hand cream. And it literally blew up on TikTok. I don't know if you've seen it. It's like, how can you get it that? I think it was like some vanilla squirty thing. And obviously they just did it for like a vanilla and cocoa bean hand cream. Like, how can you even substitute that? So I don't trust that either. And that's annoying because now they don't bring bags to your door, so then it's awkward, isn't it? You have to take the crate in and take the crate out.
It takes
I don't want to speak to some. Don't get me wrong, people that deliver shopping, everyone I've ever spoken to, they've been absolutely lovely. But I don't want to speak to anyone in the supermarket. I friggin' don't want to do that either.
Oh, so you don't mind the self-checkouts then? Because you don't have to speak to anybody.
Well, I don't mind the scan and go.
Right.
That's the only thing I don't mind because yes, okay, it is annoying, but at the same time, if I got to the desk, the kiosk, I'd have to unload it all just to then repack it all. I would say that is probably the easiest thing.
Well, and shall I tell you which supermarket?
Out of the options, I mean.
I'm boycotting Asda from this day forth. Well, I mean, it's a bit difficult because it's literally the biggest supermarket and it's 5 minutes from the house. But I've got to boycott it because... Now, what is this? You know, in Asda, you've got the baskets and the trolleys now, self-service, right? It never used to say baskets.
The two aisles, yeah.
Yeah, never you say baskets. You say small shop, right? You say small shop. Anyway, now baskets, trolleys. I have gone into Asda and I've got a packet of compost, right? One item. It was a small bag of compost, but it was too heavy to put in a basket to carry around. So I thought, well, do you know what I'd do? I only need a couple more bits. I'll just get a trolley just to put the compost in. And at least then I can wheel it, not carry it. So I've got one small bag of compost. I've got, I think, a little pack of coleslaw. And I've got one other thing, probably some rolls or something. Push the trolley to the basket bit, because it's massive in our Asda, massive basket.
Huge, yeah.
Hardly anybody in there. It was the middle of the day. I think I was off that week, whatever. Anyway, the woman comes running over to me. She went, excuse me, this says baskets. I could instantly feel
the rage,
my blood rising. I went, are you actually going to not let me use this? Because for 3 items. She went, yep. Honestly, you know when you're like, I could feel the rage.
They drill it in. I don't know what freaking training courses these people. It's all shitty online training. Let's be honest. Like, what are they going on to make them so die hard for their shops? This is the bit I don't get.
Oh, this is the bit. Yeah, go on.
This is a bit. No, honestly, like people are literally willing to get into altercations over the dumbest shit for a supermarket that pays you the shittiest wage, that don't care about you. If you died tomorrow, they don't give a shit. They're just going to replace you for someone else because at the end of the day,
with a machine.
Because they need someone saying, "Excuse me." That says baskets. That's what it's all about. I don't get it. It's like, I was in Morrison's the other day, right? Me and Oz went to look at a house, and we hate Morrison's because Morrison's is our local shop here, but a different Morrison's. We thought, do you know what? Let's give it the benefit of the doubt. Let's try the other Morrison's. I haven't been there since I was probably, the last time I went in there, I must have been about 16, 17.
Wow.
Maybe. It's a long time. Has it changed? No.
No, it's exactly the same.
Exactly the same. Shit. I hate Morrison so much. It's the worst. They never have any stock. The staff are rude AF.
They are rude.
They are so rude. And anyway, went into there, got a whole basket of stuff. I'm carrying extra bits. Loz is carrying extra bits, right? I go up to the lady. They now hold their shopping bags that are now 60p. 60p for a shitty fucking plastic bag.
It used to be 5p.
That's the whole point. They were supposed to be 5p, then they were 10p, then they were 25p, then it was 30p, they're now 60 pence.
A bag for life is now 60p.
Well, the paper ones are like 45p in there
What?
for a paper bag. Honestly, yeah. Anyway, I go over to this lady. She looked a bit stressed, bless her. So I said, oh, excuse me, lovely. Can I just take that bag off you? She went, yeah, but make sure you scan it. I was thinking, right, so I'm going to scan my whole entire shopping that I'm carrying, yeah, that my boyfriend's carrying, and I've got a basket. Can you see that fucking thing cutting into me? Let me curb my language a little bit, actually. Okay, obviously I'm going to scan it. So I get to tell, I'm holding all this stuff, and I'm holding this bag, and I'm trying to scan it like this, right, over the till. But my hands are full. So I actually said out loud, I can't scan the bag right now. I will do it at the end. Because I knew that the dickhead was watching me, right?
Can I just say, you don't have to get any closer to it because it actually doesn't change this.
And even Loz was like, she's looking at you. I said, well, she can stare all she wants.
She can suck my
dick. So we literally scanned the whole shop, right? I'm not joking. It was about 70 quid. We hadn't even bought that much.
But you're going to steal a 60p bag.
Exactly. Anyway, we bought some beers, of course, because we fell in love with this house, and we were like, we're going to offer on it. That's another story for another day.
Ching, celebrate.
No, not celebrate. But
not now.
Not now. Anyway, she comes over at the end to do the whole ID thing, and she goes next, so she scans her little thing, do not challenge. I thought, right, okay, wow, nice, not getting ID'd for once. Then, what's the next pop-up? How many bags do you have? Obviously, it was only one. I'm surprised her fist didn't go through the screen. The way she clarted that number 1 button to say I had a bag. And I looked at her and I said, I'm not a thief. And obviously at this point, Loz is like, come on, let's just get out the shop. I said, no. I said, it takes a mick. I said, you've literally just trusted me to scan my whole entire shop. You've got me on a big camera up there.
Oh, that's the other thing I was going to say. You've literally filmed.
Yeah, and it's the most disgusting angle as well. Like, if you're going to film me, sort it out.
Give me a filter.
But it's the most disgusting angle. But I thought, you're filming me this whole entire time, and you're gonna, honestly, the way she did it, because she'd obviously seen that I couldn't scan it before, so she thought I was going to steal it. Like, love, die hard for Morrison's, yeah, because you just look like an absolute loser. And I don't know. First of all, that 60p isn't coming out your wage, darling. And even if they tried to do that, they wouldn't be able to do it. There's so many rules and regulations these days. There's no way on earth. They say, right, if you hand someone that bag and they don't scan it, it's coming out of your wage. Maybe in 1950 something.
I wonder what it is, though. I wonder if, because the government they probably heavily fine. I don't know. It's so interesting. I wonder if supermarkets have to report
but it's
on
not.
how
Don't
many
tell me.
how many. There must be a reason, because I get your point. Why are they so diehard for a bloody supermarket
I don't know. It's
plastic carrier
mental.
bag?
Yeah, because I know loads of people that have worked, especially like older ladies. Because back then, if you wanted, okay, maybe stereotypical, but it was, wasn't it? Your husband went to work. Why don't you just go get a job in a shop, babe, if you want to work? That's the classic, isn't it?
It was, yeah.
So loads of women, my nan worked for Homebase for frigging God knows how long, and she was diehard Homebase. Like, it's the worst shop I've ever been in. I don't get it.
What is it? What is it?
If someone was, what is it, Daddy? If someone was dissing off the place I worked at, I'm telling you now, no offense, guys, but I wouldn't give the slightest anything, because I'd be like, what does it matter to you? What does it matter to you? But it's like, if you want to say anything about a supermarket, honestly, they come down on you.
Do you reckon it's that thing whereby you can moan about your job? If an outsider does it, it makes you just want to defend, doesn't it? It's like a bit like, if you could bitch about your brother, but if someone else bitched about your brother, you'd
come on, your brother and job. Brother and job are very
I don't know what
it
is. Anyway, that was it. Yeah. So it's just, they've ruined my shopping experience, because that is the one thing now really that probably people have only got left money to spend on, is their food shop, and it's now a total utter miserable experience.
I've just
don't
had
enjoy
an
it at all. Go on.
Maybe they're so diehard for their supermarkets because they're worried they're going to lose their job. So maybe they're trying to be like, oh, well, you can't get rid of me, darling, because I protected those plastic bags.
Do you know what? I don't mean to laugh.
She was going to steal it and I stopped her. Like, honestly, the rage I felt.
I bet you're right.
Well, do you know what it makes me want to do, actually, is when we left the supermarket, we both looked at each other and said, even if we get this house, I will never, ever, ever, mark my words, need toilet roll. I will not be coming back in here. I will drive further away so that you do not get my hard-earned money. No way.
Do you know what if you had no car and that was the only supermarket in walking distance, which it technically would be?
Maybe I'd feel different. And do you know what I'd do? I would steal a bag. The next time I went in there, I'm robbing your 60p shit, all right? I'm taking it. You can't stop me.
Do you know what? Talking about, when I had your cousin the other week, on the way back, we went to IKEA. And in IKEA, they've got the plastic, the paper tape measures. So like you can, so she took one and then we could do ribbon dancing with these. I said, oh, go get another one then. So we had two. And then as we went around, we got some paints and things, because we were going to paint them and then do ribbon dancing. Anyway, as we were leaving the shop, I spied by the escalators a whole load of them. So I said to her, go around and grab a couple more and then we can have a proper. Anyway, she comes running back. I'm not joking, she had a wad, a massive.
She's well.
I think she did count. There was about 25 she came back with.
Isn't that how she got a paper cut?
Yeah, she said, I got a paper cut. I said, well, that's what you get for stealing. She said, but you said we can take them. I said, yeah, not a bloody wad of them like that. So anyway, we quickly legged it out of the shop. But yeah, okay, that was my rant then. They've ruined my shopping experience. I am boycotting Asda. I'm sure I will go in at some point because I will need to. But
yeah, I want to boycott Morrison's, even though I did go in there yesterday.
This is the thing.
But a different one.
But do you know what they've got us? They've got us by the short and curlies.
Because we don't have a choice.
Well, we do, but it's not convenient, is it? So all farms and things like that, I would love to every week go down. But by the time it gets to the weekend, you're so bloody mentally and physically knackered. All you want to do is pop some stuff in a thing, have it delivered or pick it up. So we're the problem, really.
We're the problem. Well, yeah, but they've kind of pushed the problem on us, haven't they?
Hey, did I ever tell you about, talking of short and curlies, did I ever tell you the time that I got a complaint that went straight to the chief executive officer?
No, but that's also another wanker move, isn't it? That's like someone's not happy with something, excuse me, and then you get this email and they've CC'd your boss in. And you're just like...
I wish it was the boss. It was the CEO of the organisation.
Oh, damn. Damn.
Yeah, and what had happened is I had sent an email to a staff member who had, in their wisdom, decided to forward my email to their volunteer team, right? So, and I didn't
There's
know
something
anything
bad
about
in
this.
it.
Well, it wasn't. Well, so what happened is, sorry, that was the alarm going off. What happened is one day my boss's boss messages me and says, "Oh, hi Layla, can I have a little chat with you? We've had a complaint come in."
That's when
Because
your
what would
heart
happen is
sinks.
it would go up to the CEO, and then obviously the CEO is like, "I'm a little bit busy looking after like thousands of other people." So it would then, anyway, it goes back down to the manager. So she gets me on a video call and she says, "Layla, I'm going to say something to you, and I just want you to tell me if this is something you would say." I was like, "Okay." She went, "If I said to you short and curlies, is that something you'd say?" And I went, "Yeah, I'd say that."
I don't know what this means.
She went, "Layla, do you know what short and curlies means?" I was like, "I thought I did." She's like, "Do you want to just Google it?" So I Googled it. I realised I was saying grab somebody by the balls. I thought I was saying, so the long and short of it is.
Yeah, that's what I would have thought that
Yeah,
meant.
well, see, it wasn't. So the long and short of it and short and curlies are two separate things. So it got forwarded to this volunteer
Oh my
who
God.
reported me for basically saying I had them by the balls. And I was like, oh God. But you know what?
Oh yeah, but also, come on.
It took them a year. It took them a year to send that complaint off, because a year later I'd annoyed them about something. So they were saving it up. Anyway, luckily.
That's like, well, it's kind of, I say swings and roundabouts at work all the time.
There's
So
nothing wrong with swings and roundabouts.
No, I know that, but I would say that just like I would say short and curlies.
Yeah, swings and roundabouts is fine. Short and curlies.
No, I know, but that's what I'm saying. I love a saying. So I would be using, kill two birds with one stone. How many can we reel off? But I would say that thinking it was like completely normal.
Oh, I thought it was totally. I thought it was completely innocent. I thought just saying the long and short of it is. But yeah. No, I wasn't.
Well, at least it's, and the surprised look on your face, I'm sure, gave it all away.
Fortunately, she'd known me for a long time, and she just knew that I'm a little bit thick at times, and it was like a genuine mistake. Okay, then. So we've had a little rant about supermarkets. We will follow up with yours in the next episode. And
be prepared, guys. Morrison's is involved.
Surprise, surprise. If you have your own supermarket rant, join us, because we're going to be doing a lot of ranting, because it can't just be us. Have supermarkets absolutely decimated? I don't know if I'm using that word in the right context, but your shopping experience. Forget the cost. It is what it is. We can't do anything about it now. And I don't know, is someone got access to some amazing online farmers? Didn't Jeremy Clarkson start an online farm thing where you can actually... I don't know, but just got to stop being lazy and be more organised is the key, and not use them at all.
I know. I think there's a lot of online butchers, isn't there? That kind of makes it easy for that, but I guess it's more farm shops don't really have. I know this is where supermarkets get us, because they've got the kind of grab and go items. Farm shops don't have that, so it's always something you have to make. But don't worry, because if you grew up in an ingredient household like I did, there was never much to grab and go. I was always making something. It's like, hey, have you seen those memes on TikTok? It's like, oh, Mum, I'm hungry. Can I have a snack? Yeah, there's some almonds in the cupboard. That's what it was like.
What was your go-to snack? It was probably just something like cook yourself some tuna and pasta.
Yeah, tuna pasta, rice and tuna, super noodles.
Oh yeah, super noodles.
I love a super noodle. That's not really ingredient household, but that was like,
Yeah, I mean, they're so bad for you now, aren't they, when you actually look at the ingredients?
There's nothing in them.
When we were kids, because Mum and Dad literally had no money, they were so brassic all the time. Mum used to get like a packet of Trios or Clubs. You won't remember Trios, but like, the school biscuits.
I know a Trio. That was around.
Trio.
No, I'm thinking of a picnic.
Oh, maybe, but it's that sort of thing. But you'd have 7 in the pack. I guess the idea was one day for each week. But I did love an orange bloody Club. And
Yeah, I
I
like an orange club.
couldn't help it. I used to just keep eating them, like literally one after the other. And then she'd go, she'd literally have a meltdown. These are meant to be for your packed lunches. Because there would never be, that was the thing, there was no spare. There was no spare.
No,
so
no
if you
spare.
ate, it was gone. And
So you wasn't having them at school.
You just had your Marmite sandwich. That was it.
Also, that's another thing. They don't make things. Maybe we'll talk about this next week. Why is everything now a stupid amount in a pack? Like 3 or 5. Like, bring it back to the 7 packs and make everything the same size it used to be.
Oh, yeah.
You know, like there's stuff all the time. It's like a pack of like crisps, like a pack. Well, pack of 5 kind of makes sense because it's like school days. But it's like, well, if it's a kit for a kid. A go-to snack for a kid is crisps. But yeah, it's like, I bought something the other day and it was like a pack of 3. I was like, I swear there used to be like at least 5 in there. Now we're down to 3. And the 3 of them don't even make up the size for the 5. Do you know what I mean? If you're going to make it less, make it bigger.
Right. We'll probably do that next week then. We'll add it onto your rant. Yeah.
Sure.
But I think we know things have got smaller. We know they're charging more money for smaller things. Yeah. So... yeah, some of the really terrible things that have just gone to absolute crap, maybe we'll cover in another exciting episode of She Gets It From Me.
100%.
Well, thank you very much for listening to this episode. We should point out, actually, we've been on a summer break, haven't we?
We've had a break.
It was a summer break. Well, it was a break for 2 weeks that seemed to get extended for the whole of the summer.
Yeah.
But I think it did us good, and I'm glad.
I think it did us good. And look, would we want it? Would we not feel guilty right now if it was 30 degrees and we're inside doing this, like I said earlier?
I mean, I'm not joking. It feels like 30 degrees at the moment because there's no window open or anything at all. But okay, right. Thank you very much. If you have enjoyed this episode, please do the like and subscribe and the follow and all of those things.
Do the like.
We'd very much appreciate it. We hope you have a lovely week and we'll speak to you again next week.
Yes. Now we have to do our thing now. Goodbye.
Goodbye. Love you.
Love you.
She gets it from me.